Mohammad Abdullah, the Managing Director of Creator Code. And as we all know, this is the official launch of Creator Code Academy, batch number 3, and the first ever international batch. So we're very excited to have all of you here, and we hope that all of you can learn at least a little bit, and can contribute not just to our organization but to your own skills, skill development, and your talent nurturing as well. And that is what we hope to achieve here as well. Before we formally start the presentation, I would just like if all of you could just go ahead and introduce yourselves. Until then, a few members of our organization will also be with you shortly, and in the meantime, I will also share the introductory document to our company. So raise your hand if anyone wants to go first to introduce themselves. Okay, Hannah, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Hannah Jenny. I'm based in UAE and I'm working as a special educator.
Okay, wonderful, Hannah. And we're very excited to have you. And we hope that the skills you learn here can help you in your career as well. Who wants to go next? Anyone? Okay, we'll go with the Love. I think you can go first. Um, we're waiting for Lao. I hope you can hear me. If you want to go first, we also have Caleb waiting. Okay, Caleb, if you want to go, you can speak.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Kala Babata. I'm from Ethiopia actually, and currently I'm working as a medical doctor in a hospital. I hope I will learn this new skill and develop my career. Thanks.
Thank you very much. And you're out there saving lives, so thank you for that. Anyone who wants to go next? Okay, Mariam, you can go next.
Hello everyone, my name is Mariam Dahan. I'm a full stack developer and I'm pursuing a master in artificial intelligence right now. Thank you.
Wonderful. We're very excited to have you. And anyone who'd like to go next? Anyone? I think that is it. So I'll just go ahead and share that document so that all of you can catch up on our introduction and everything. And after that, we'll officially begin with the presentation. Meanwhile, I also introduce you to the Chief Technology Officer of our organization, Mr. Muhammad Ali, who will also be teaching in the Creator Code Academy's international batch. So, Muhammad Ali, just go ahead and unmute your. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum everybody. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I am Ali, and I am the CTO of the company, and I will be teaching you these courses. I would like to get ahead and tell you about myself a little. I have worked in numerous development positions over the years, and before starting Creator Code, I was lead in many projects at Appraise Digital and Thunder Planet, and still develop and engineer most of the projects at Creator Code. I have been monitoring students at Creator Code Academy since 2023, and I would be very pleased to have you here as the uh, third batch of our Creator Code Academy, and the first batch, the first international batch of our Creator Code Academy. Thank you.
So, okay, I'll just share my screen and we can get started with the presentation. Just a second. So here we go. And this is the presentation. So can everyone see the presentation? Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, obviously there's the introduction of our company, what we do. So obviously we're a Pakistan-based software house. We dabble in edtech and digital solutions as well. There are these fields that we operate in, obviously software development, engineering, and obviously computer science. Along with that, education technology. We develop a lot of LMS, CMS systems all across Pakistan, and most of our platforms are AI driven. They have AI integrated into them. Obviously, we want to become the leading force in Pakistan's digital transformation. But one of our new goals that we've started working upon is building building a global team. And obviously, we have a lot of clients in the US now as well, in Canada and Mexico as well. So obviously, we want to expand our team so that we become more diverse and we get to share these opportunities with a lot of talent all across the world. And that is the reason for this new batch, that is IER international batch of Creator Code Academy. Moving on, here are our values. Our top four priorities, as in for our company, is obviously impact. We want to build systems that matter, that change, that change something that is to be updated. Innovation, obviously, we tend to think of ideas that no one else would. We tend to create websites, create apps, create systems, architectures that no one else is building. Then number three, obviously, is employment and empowerment. As I said earlier, we want to build an environment where anyone who joins our company, anyone who joins Creator Code Academy, for anything, for even the most basic of courses, gets to gets to achieve a skill that they can use in their life, at least somewhere. Next up is education, obviously. This is our belief that technology and education must grow together. There is no other way around it. With these changing times, obviously, with the advent of AI, with the advent of the internet, you need to have education that is always up to date and always up to the mark. Next up, here are some of our best projects. Obviously, number one is the Creator LMS, we call it. It is an AI enhanced learning management system with an AI chatbot that helps you in every task that you could imagine in a school, in a college, in a university. It is used across Pakistan in multiple schools. For example, Sadi is a call, and for example, the Roots Management School, and multiple others. Next up is Sprint Index, a sports community platform built for a client in the USA, and we're trying to launch it in Pakistan as well. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we'll have a few clients on board for that as well. The Sprint Index basically works as a social media platform. Imagine Instagram, but only for sports. Maybe hockey, maybe football, maybe rugby, maybe cricket, maybe something else. Then there's the Natural Disaster Alert System. We're building this in collaboration with the Foundation University Islamabad. It is meant to serve communities where floods, earthquakes, landslides, and all these kind of horrible disasters happen, and there's no real way of them to alert citizens, not only around them but the NGOs around them, the authorities around them. Then there's a Neon Nexus gaming platform. We built this for an arcade website in the Netherlands, and basically that was the project. There are other projects that are mentioned in the company overview. You may read that at the drive link I sent in the group earlier. Next up, this is our team. As already discussed, this is me, then Muhammad Ali, and Muhammad Shahid Tariq, who is our Chief Engineering Officer, and he is responsible for the technical architecture and systems and engineering. He's not joined the meeting yet, but he'll be with us soon. There are also 8 other developers working with us, namely Hamad Safdar, Miss Zainab, Miss Afia, Miss Anusha Rafiq, Miss Nadeem Haider, and Miss Shahbaz Ali, Mr. Shahbaz Ali. So obviously, then there's the big reveal, Creator Code Academy. This is what obviously all of you are here for. Creator Code Academy, what it is, what purpose does it serve, and what can you gain from it? Okay.
Hi guys, I am Shahid. I am also a developer and I've been working on developing apps and websites from 2-3 years now. And I have worked a lot of projects with Muhammad Ali, who is also in our team. And stuff. Obviously, Ali is the main lead in all the learning things, but I will be assisting you. And anytime, any place, if you are struggling, you can ask me. I'm a very fast replier, and I'll help you in your journey. And I think that's about it. If you want to ask anything, go ahead.
So let's continue with the presentation. Creator Code Academy, it is our educational division, obviously driven by us. So our goals with the academy are obviously we want to produce developers, engineers, and all kinds of different people with software related skills, so that they can join the industry, they can excel in the industry, and they can produce further opportunities for other people as well. Anyways, so this is how it works. So the learning model is very simple. 65 to 70% of the work is conceptual learning, or what you may call it as theory. We explain the fundamentals of a language, of an architecture, how it works, what are the frameworks concerning that language, and what are the best practices or the use cases for that language. Then there is the architecture thinking. Architectural thinking involves um, teaching you that how can I build a project around this language, or on the basis of the knowledge I have of this language. Then of course there is the practical development, the main focus of all these courses, to teach you something. Towards the end of each month, obviously the courses are based on months. They are self-paced. Obviously, there will be recordings of each lecture. There will be live lectures, but you could watch the recordings as well. But at the end of each month, you'll be assigned projects. Sometimes individually, sometimes based on teams. You'll be split into teams, and then the projects will be divided. And in those projects, we'll hand you over something that Creator Code has already worked upon, has a solution to. But we'll ask you, how would you think about the system, about the solution, and how would you implement it? Those tasks would really help you develop an understanding of how the industry works, and what is the kind of work that we do, and the kind of work that you can also learn very easily through these courses. Now, obviously, after this, I'll share the courses. First of all, I'd like to mention there are 2 technical tracks. Obviously, one based on web development, and obviously another on cross-platform development, Android, iOS, Windows, and web. So let's get going with that. So first of all, obviously, we have the first course, the most basic, the introductory course, that is the dynamic web applications development course. Obviously, it is free of cost. There's no charge at all. It lasts for about 2 months, 4 days per week, with the schedule that is subject to change. but from on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. It is a beginner level course. Anyone from any field can learn this course, and it basically teaches you how to develop web applications, websites, and applications that can be run on any device through a browser. Okay, so you may imagine a phone, a wearable, um, a laptop, anything really, and you don't even need a lot of high tech technology to learn this course. All you need is a laptop, an internet connection, and you're done. That is it. So obviously, once you join this course, you we will provide you with all the frameworks that what do you need, and we'll also provide you with the resources as well as the lectures. There will be weekly lectures planned already, that what we're going to do in the week, and then there will be the assessments, as I said. Anyways, so next up, the second course, that is modern JavaScript, web apps, React, Node, Next.js, and MySQL. It is based upon. So basically, modern JavaScript web apps are apps that are basically the industry standard right now. Something that if you go out there and ask an actual developer, um, what is the standard of web applications or websites, that would be JavaScript. So based upon these principles, obviously we are charging $5, but this is a disclaimer or a preface that in the courses that are paid, this payment is not for us to make a profit, because obviously if you calculate, $5 or $10 do not translate to a lot of money in Pakistan rupees. Obviously, we charge it as a guarantee money that you will attend the course, you will show up on time. And secondly, uh, the all of this money, the top five performers, the top five achievers in these courses, would get at least some amount of their money back. The minimum is 25%, and the maximum is 100%. The top two performers of the course would get 100%. The positions at number two would get 100 to 50% based on their performance. Number three would get 25. Number four and five would also get from somewhere 10% to 25% of their money back, with guarantee. Anyway, so moving on to course three now, Mr. Muhammad Ali would describe the courses to you. Before that, if any of you have any questions up till now, you may ask them, please.
Hi.
Yes,
Hello.
hello.
Hi. Yes. So I had difficulties unmuting myself during the introductions.
Yep.
So the question that I want to ask, okay, could you go back to the previous slide that displays course one?
Course one, okay. Just a second. Yep.
Yes, please. All right. This is free, yes, as mentioned.
Yep.
Okay. So, could I get a description or a qualification on the time zones? Because you say that's like 4 days a week. Is it
Yep.
self-paced?
It is self-paced. The days are for the days describe the day when the
Yes.
lectures would be recorded and then sent into the groups.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions from anyone? Okay, so I suppose no one else has a question. And thank you for the question, Lau. Now, yep, Caleb.
I want to ask, what is the time zone we are working on, just to attend the live classes?
The live classes would be adjusted to your time zone, so you don't need to worry about that. It would be after the hours of the working hours and university hours to accommodate students as well as working professionals such as yourself.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else has a question or anything? So I suppose not. Ali, take it away.
I would be explaining to you these courses and what are we going to study in these courses. The thing is, the MERN stack is the third course that we are teaching. The MERN actually stands for MongoDB, ExpressJS, React, and Node. All these four stacks combine up to help you make web apps, and they can be used to scale apps as well as build deploying them. Okay, so you need to study it uh, on the basis of the timeline that we will be sharing with you. Uh, in these, the MongoDB is the database structure that we will be using. ExpressJS would be the one that we will be going to use for uh, making our front end and backend attached with each other. Okay, and React and Node will help us out in uh, making the front end and responsiveness of the project. So this is a intermediate to advanced level course. So I hope you will be learning it in a very good uh, pace. And so let's.
One point that I'd like to add here is that obviously I've written on these slides intermediate to advanced level course, but these are designed in conjunction with the previous course, obviously. But if you're going to learn it from scratch, we have accommodation for that as well. That we'll let you choose the pace, we'll let you choose the time as well. And for someone who does not join the track, there would be specific discounts for them as well in the fee structure, and the timings would be according to them as well. So there's no need to be hesitant. I know sometimes it may look jarring that this is an advanced level course or an intermediate level course, but these are designed to be beginner friendly, obviously, because not everyone knows everything about everything, obviously. So this is how we designed the course. So we go moving on to the next course. Ali, take it away.
Just as our CEO Abdullah said, these courses are beginner friendly. We will be teaching you in a way that helps you out. Even if you haven't used a computer before, you will be able to understand these courses from start to finish with your own design pace. Okay. The fourth course that we have here is React Native Mobile App Development. React Native mobile app development is the course that will help you out in making the Android and iOS based applications. And this the React Native is a framework of JavaScript. So if you get, it would also be the course that will be start as a beginner and then take you to the advanced level. We will teach you databases and also the also how you will integrate these courses, the front end with the database as well. The fifth course is next level web development. This is also a web development course, and this in this course we will be using Next as a front end development stack, and PostgreSQL would be used to make databases, and ExpressJS would be used in order to to connect databases with the front end. Okay, this is also the beginner to advanced level course, and you should know that this course will start and end on your own pace.
Okay, so one thing I'd like to add here is that obviously there would be words that are confusing to you or something that you may find jarring. So let me know if there is a question you want to ask. There is a word you don't understand. For example, there is a word that Ali has used a lot, stack. So I would invite him to explain what stack means technologically, and if there is an easier way to, describe what he's trying to convey.
Thank you for the question, Abdullah. Stack uh, is the you can call stack literally the word. It the word means that you have uh, a complete structure. Okay, the complete structure. This complete structure means that excuse me a minute. What stack means is kind of a list, or you can the way the word we use stack is this things when we place things on top of each other. This is called a stack. Okay, so when I mean what I mean by technological stack, I mean that all these are based on JavaScript. JavaScript is a computer language and programming language that that will help you in building these in building these applications and web apps. And next is a framework of that. Does anyone have a question?
So thank you, Ali, for that explanation. So basically, stack means a list, or as we use stack in natural language slang, to stack on top of each other. So, anyways, next up is our best-selling course, something that has outsold every other course that we've sold in Pakistan so far, and that is the Ultimate Flutter Development course. Basically, the ultimate guide to cross-platform development. If you want to develop for browsers, for web, for
I'm sorry, I think there is another technical issue with Abdullah. So let me continue here. The Ultimate Flutter Development course is this course is based on Flutter. In Flutter, you can make a lot of applications at the same time. You can make web applications. Uh, you can also make websites. You can also make Android applications, iOS applications, Windows applications, Linux based applications, and Mac OS based applications. It is a complete guide, and it is a complete store for you to make any kind of applications and any kind of websites that you want to build. It is a complete store for that. Okay, look, Abdullah is back, and he will be explaining you the next scholarships and other stuff.
So finally, we're back to the scholarships, and as I said earlier, obviously we don't need money. We're not doing this for money or for cash. Obviously, we do this because we want professionals who can actually work in an environment and work passionately on projects. Obviously, the industry wants those kind of professionals, and obviously people want to learn skills that they've not learned before, and they want an easy path or an easy introduction to them. So as obviously as service to the community, as service to young leaders, uh, we will obviously anyone who tops the charts in any of the courses, anyone who's learning next level web applications or ultimate flutter, if they perform outstandingly, they complete all the assignments that they have been worked on, they were excellent with their teams, and they were excellent in the course as a student, they'll get a full refund. Someone who was almost as good as that person will get a 50%, and anyone else 25% will get their refunds, will get their cash back. So obviously we only do this as somewhat of a guarantee that will show up, as I said earlier. So that is why we do the scholarship part. And right now I will just pause here so that any of you have any questions right now, you may ask them.
Okay, can I continue?
Yes, Karen.
Uh, I guess when I was calculating all the duration, it would be like, see, like 30 months, 40 months total, right?
Yep, exactly.
Uh, is it really a self-paced program? I wish to know that because on one course line it would say like 6 months. In one course line it would say like 5 months. If I finish it like within 3 months or like that, uh,
Yep.
I would continue to the next one, or I would wait
Yep.
the other.
Yep. For example, there's the next level web development course. If that's a 3 month course, if you finish it in 2 months, you don't need for that you don't need to pay for that third month. If you want to, you can continue to the next month.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else has any other questions? I suppose no one has any other questions. So one more thing I would like to add here. Obviously, since this is our first international batch, where we are only launching the courses that have been highly successful in Pakistan, the top six. But other than that, in Pakistan, we have 6 to 7 other courses, obviously in digital marketing, in business development, in this particular field, in software development, engineering, and architectures. We have courses in Kotlin, we have courses in Java, we have courses in C++, natural language processing, and we have courses on how to build your own AI chatbots, your assistants, and other AI related courses as well. So obviously we'll gauge the response from you guys, and based upon that we will slowly be introducing those courses as well. And those who sign up for these courses will get those courses absolutely free of charge, especially in the first batch. Okay, so moving on. Our website, it has gone under a redesign, and it will be live tomorrow. You can just go on there. There is a demo right now available, but it is not very functional. Tomorrow I will send the link in the groups as well. You can review our official website for the first ever time. And for other contact, as you already have my number, you can also contact me through info@creatorcode.com or at education@creatorcode.com. And it has been a lovely time with all of you, and for all of your time. We are very grateful here at Creator Code, and we just want to say thank you. We'll take any other questions if you have right now, and if not, you are all free to enjoy your day. Okay, so I suppose no questions. Thank you, Love. Thank you, Lukman. And that is all from us. And we hope to see you at least for the first course, I suppose. I'll send the starting date. The tentative date for now is 24th of January. And when that, and on the 20th of January, I'll make the final official announcement. Send the calendar as well of all the courses. And until then, all of you take care of yourself, and thank you for your time.